Hello, and welcome to DKR Weekly, a new series dedicated to bringing you all the new DKR content, information, and fastest runs. This week was stunning and booming with activity. We will first view some new world records, then we have an amazing segment going over one of the greatest DKR time trialers of all time. After the dust settled from the battle at HTV Hover in November, Kves returned to take the 3-lap record back from Tarzan, setting a 1:14.58, a .17 cut. This run includes a new strategy of collecting extra bananas early in the run, which allowed him to take the infamous zipper in lap 1 and save that extra bit of time he needed. This is, to my knowledge, the first record in this category to use a zipper on all 3 laps. It seems like we may see a continuation of the battle between these two on this track, to push that time down to a low or even sub 1:14. Our newly appointed rank 6 MrPonyTale came in with a new car world record this week. All the way in Future Funland, clocking in at a 1:29.80, this new world record on Darkmoon Cavern's 3-lap not only beats rank 7 Obio's record by 4/10, but is the first run under 1 minute and 30 seconds, a new second barrier broken. This week, we saw Andy Nick Lichtenberg move up a rank. Leah's first world record this week was a 15:56 in PL 1 lap, which ties the world record set by Kves in November 2021. Her record was set on NTSC instead of the PAL that usually sets records here. While NTSC has a hard time keeping up with this track due to the extra lag, it is still possible to get these similar times to the top PAL runs. BC Shortcut 1 lap was also taken by Leah, with her beating Kves by just 1 frame for a 16:56. Every frame counts in shortcut, competitive shortcut laps like this one. Her PB was actually one of the weakest hover times on the site until now, so to see her go straight to a world record is a little unexpected, but very welcome nonetheless. Both EP hover categories have also seen some developments. The 1 lap had a surprisingly large cut from 2066 to 2018, with a 19 looking feasible, while the 3 lap went from 1:08.51 all the way down to a 1:07.63, beating the tied world record between Kves and Ponytail. Interestingly, this run had lap 1 as the fastest lap, which gives a good idea of what this track is like without even watching the run. It also means that 1:06, 1:05, and beyond are well within reach. Will Leah or someone else chase these times? Leah next visited DC Hover, one of her favorite places. She warmed up by getting a 1:35.05 3-lap, which beats her own world record by 8/10, and results in a full 2-second gap between her and second place. But I know she's not done here. She wants that 1:34 to kill this track for good. There were also 2 shortcut world records to reclaim after Tarzan had discovered how to do the double loop skip with hover, and Leah successfully learned this new trick and set new records in a 1:26.35, an improvement by 1.5 seconds, and a 25.63. However, the grind has proven that the 3-lap can go all the way down to a 1:23, and the 1 lap can go down to a 24, so we may see some more activity here soon. She took a break from the high-speed hovering to play TC Plane Shortcut, reaching the podium on the 3-lap with a 29.25, and joining the world record tie on the 1 lap, becoming the 6th person to get the time of 2:23 in this infamous shortcut category. It seems that the legend CG358, who has dominated the 3-lap for years, may have taken some inspiration from this, as he returned to DKR to hit a 2:23 of his own mere hours after Leah, an awesome comeback from a very important player in this game's history. This means that 7 people are now part of the 2:23 world record tie. Could it be pushed lower? The final Leah record for this week came from SPA, where she set a car shortcut 3-lap in 1:27.71, beating one of the oldest standing world records in the game by 0.15, and a hover shortcut 1 lap in 28.13, improving her own world record by 0.07. With all these records, Leah actually tied the record for the most world records set in 1 week, at 11. This was first achieved by Nordic Boa in May 2020, and is now also leading the world record totals with the impressive number of 38 records. When will this end? After escaping both Arnold and Crunch, Mr. Ponytail still remains on top of the Challenge League. With all that being said and done, I thank you all for watching this episode of DKR Weekly. Stay tuned, as things will be much different next week. I'm looking forward to it.